So, Kalonzo Musyoka officially launched his bid to run for president yesterday. Will he make a better president? That's a question we're asking today. Give me your thoughts in the comments below. We have this and a summary of today's big news and the trending stories. Welcome to Speedfeed. Mr. Kimani Mbogwe is my name. Thank you so much for joining the stream. We are always happy to have you here. There could be so many other things you'll be doing, but you've decided to come here and watch Speedfeed as we give you a summary of today's news and also a topic that you can comment on, which is fantastic, right? So let's get straight into it. Yesterday, Wiper's Kalonzo Musyoka officially launched his State House bid. He launched the SKM Command Center, which will be the operation base for his campaign. Today, I want you to respond in the comments. Do you think Kalonzo Musyoka will make a better president? If the elections were held today, would you vote for Kalonzo Musyoka? Let me know in the comments. Yes, because he launched his SKM Command Center. Yeah, he's running for president. We don't know who his running mate is. There's a lot of confusion in the One Kenya Alliance because all of them are running, apparently, but he has made it clear that he is going to be running for president. So respond in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Will he be a better president? Meanwhile, at the same event where, Musalia Mudavadi was yesterday during the launch of Kalonzo's presidential bid, later he unveiled his own economic plan because he is also running for president. Yes, in his economic blueprint, Mudavadi has promised to prioritize job creation, the fight against corruption, and reducing the country's debt. His plan is called Uchumi Bora Kwa Wote na Pesa Mfukoni, and he promises to engage in decisive practical steps for an accelerated economic recovery and revival to create opportunities for Kenyans. That is Mudavadi's plan. So far, what we know at the One Kenya Alliance, we have Gideon Moi, Kalonzo Musyoka, and Musalia Mudavadi, and they have all declared that they will be running for president. So technically, everyone in One Kenya is running at this particular point. So simple question. Let's talk about Kalonzo Musyoka today because he is a man of the moment. He launched his campaign yesterday, the SKM Command Center. So would you vote for him? Do you think he would make a better president? Yeah, give me your thoughts below. I'll be reading them as we go on. Meanwhile, still with the elections, because we are 364 days now from the general elections. It's less than a year. A day less than a year. The IBC gazetted the campaign spending limits for various candidates vying for various positions. And of course, I know a lot of you are interested to know what was the cap for spending for presidential campaigns. It will be 4.4 billion. If you're running for president, you cannot spend more than 4.4 billion shillings. Yeah. And for other positions, they give the numbers for other positions. That the whole list is available with this title on kenyansocial.ke. But let me show you. Here's a graphic. Turkana. Those are the counties with the lowest campaign spending limits and the highest. So let's go with the highest spending limit. If you want to run for governor, senator in Turkana County, the spending limit will be 123 million. While in Nairobi, the limit is 117 million. These are big figures, actually. It's hard to contextualize 100 million, right? Because have you ever had 100 million shillings? If I tell you 100 shillings, you can visualize, you can say, yeah, I can get this with 100 shillings. But 100 million, yeah, it's a big figure, right? But those figures are available. They're important because a lot of money moves during the elections. And that's why those figures are important. And IEBC gazetted the spending limits for campaigns. So today we're asking if Kalonzo Musyoka, if the elections were held today, would you vote for Kalonzo Musyoka? Do you think he would make a better president? Let's see who's here. Elvis, you're saying no. Honeyboy, you're saying no. Roddy, you're saying the only way he can make a better president is to get... Whoa. Okay. Let's be respectful in the comments. Yeah. Aggie Shiko, I also see you. Saying never. Okay. It's a good question. Fair enough. Yeah. But he launched his campaign yesterday. Although that's a confusion that is under the One Kenya Alliance. All of them are running. So it's awkward, isn't it? Yes, let's get to other news. IEBC Chair Wafula Chebukati says that the IEBC has moved its servers from overseas in order to ensure smooth transmission, storage, and easy access of data. Remember in 2017, during the elections, the location of the servers was one of the biggest points of contention with aggrieved political parties and aspirants who were questioning the refusal by IEBC to open the servers. So Wafula Chebukati says servers imeletwa ziko hapa. So wakisema servers zifunguliwe, tutakuwa tunaziona. They'll be around. Yes. And now to other news. A witness in the murder case of the Kianjakoma brothers gave some disturbing details on the event of on the night of the day the two were killed. According to the witness statement, Mutura was the first person to be arrested. He's one of the brothers, and the officers allegedly roughed him up. And when his elder brother Ndwega came to his defense, they hit him on the head. And one of them was lying down unconscious, and the other came to rescue the other brother. And according to this witness, all the other people who were arrested that night were taken into the police station, but the two brothers were left in the police vehicle. And that's the last time they saw them, at least according to this witness. So that's a new detail that's emerging from that particular case. In other news, the DPP, Nuruddin Haji, stated that senior police officer that give illegal orders will be investigated. Haji says that junior officers were jailed while those who issued those orders are still free. The DPP also confirmed plans to take action against senior officers involved in the murder of baby Pendo. Yeah, this happened almost 4 years. We're almost getting to another election. Yeah, this case has dragged on for too long. Meanwhile, Kitui Governor Charity Ngilu, she took a moment. She clapped back at DP Ruto over his phone call with Turkish businessman Harun Aydin. Charity Ngilu is upset with the DP's apology made on behalf of the government. And Aydin's lawyer, Ahmed Nasir, said the investor left the country without duress. And he also said that he would work on bringing Aydin back. But Ngilu has a problem with the DP apologizing on behalf of the government. She feels DP Ruto is not in a position to do so. Meanwhile, another news, Malindi MP Aisha Jumwa, she has the lawyers who are representing her in a corruption case that's facing her have withdrawn their services. The lawyers walked out of court and accused the prosecution of ambushing them with new charges on Monday. And they did this after Chief Magistrate Edna Nyaloti declined to offer them time to regroup before proceeding with the case. So they were presented with new evidence in court and new charges, and they were like, nah, we're not going to handle this case. In other news, auctioneers raided Kirinyaga women rep Purity Ngirishi's home over a 5 million debt. Yes, she has a 5 million debt, and auctioneers took a 2 million shillings television set from her residence. Hey. TV at 2 million. Yes. But Murang'a Senator Irungu Kakata said the matter was a misunderstanding and he promised to deliver a check to the auctioneers. Yes, Irungu Kakata is representing Ngirishi in this particular case. Yeah. I hope that makes you feel better. You're not the only one with. See where people are going to deni atala. I'm not going to 10K. You know, people have debts in this country, my friends. Anyway. Anyway, Deputy Chief Justice Philomena Mwilu has complained against the Judicial Service Commission. She says the JSC's move to investigate her over alleged gross misconduct, corruption, tax fraud, and falsifying documents was ill-informed. Mwilu added that the JSC didn't give her enough time to file responses to a petition seeking to eject her from office. Sema, it's foul play. Yes, give her more time to prepare herself. And Kenyans without NHIF membership won't be able to access government services once the government has passed the proposed, it's called the NHIF Bill 2021. Yes. There's some good proposals in there, like the one I told you yesterday, lowering the monthly contributions. But non-members will be, if you're not If you don't pay your NHIF, basically, you will be blocked from registering and transferring land titles. Hautaweza kuuza shamba kama una NHIF, basically. Yeah, and the proposal also stops people from getting development plans approved on their land. Yeah. So this bill is basically making it mandatory for everyone to have NHIF kama KRA pin. Kama kawa kama dawa lazima ushike NHIF card yako. But it's cheap, right? It's 300 shillings a month. Yes. How much, Felix? 300 shillings a month. How much is that per day? That's 10 shillings per day. That's affordable to a lot of Kenyans, right? But it's for your own good. I don't think we have to oppose everything the government says. Some of these things make sense. Like, yeah, please have your. The government is not going to be benefiting from your NHIF card. You're the one who is going to get medical attention, right? You be seeking medical services and you need NHIF. Yeah, NHIF comes through. Hey, if you've ever been in a position where you need. You have an emergency and you need to go to hospital and your NHIF card comes through, you will know. But anyway, the government says you have to have NHIF. Shika NHIF ama hautaweza kuuza shamba bila NHIF, basically. That's in the NHIF bill of 2021, right? Now, in other news, the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development, KICD, denied responsibility for flooding unwanted textbooks in public schools. Some schools have complained that they bought... This is funny, now that I read it. Some schools said they got an oversupply of books that they had to buy plastic water tanks to store the extra books that they got. Gilgil Member of Parliament Martha Wangari said schools in the county, in the country, got books that they didn't need. But KICD says it's not us. They're the ones who create the curriculum. They're the ones responsible for it. But they're saying, nah, it's not us. Like, that's very funny. Yani, you get so many books, you're storing them in water tanks. Hey, Kenya, my friend. Anyway, in other news, Robert Alai. He's had his car, his Subaru Outback. He has been impounded at the Kilimani police station. This is after Justice Philip Mutua of Kibera Law Courts ordered so. It says it will help police officers investigate the assault case against singer Ringtone Apoko. And Robert pleaded not guilty to the charges leveled against him, and he was released on a 300 shillings cash bail. And in other news, suspected Al-Shabaab militants, they released 2 Miraa drivers they had kidnapped last Saturday. The militants demanded a ransom of 2 million shillings, and the two recorded a statement with the police and went home to Maua in Meru County. So they were arrested by suspected Al-Shabaab, and they were released in unclear circumstances. Not very sure what made the Al-Shabaab change their mind. Anyway, that's a brief of some of the news that you need to know today. Also, in the world right now, probably the biggest news story that is unfolding is that Messi is expected to join PSG in the next few hours. Yes, anaenda PSG. What a tesa sana. Sam is here in the comments. Nedzua, I want you to listen to this, Felix. You never know how NHIF is important until you're very sick. It is very important. And if you can save 10 shillings a day for 30 days, you can pay your NHIF. That's all you can do. There's a way you can save. So you can save on Mshwari, right? Deposit 10 shillings every day on Mshwari for 30 days. But a lot of Kenyans don't have that discipline. Nakula mtura badala ulipe NHIF. Wacha utafika siku utahitaji hiyo NHIF ndo utajua. Alex Muchache Nyarabi is saying regarding our main topic for today, we were asking, would Kalonzo Musyoka make a better president? And Alex anasema no, even he can't make it there anytime soon. Andrew Yasala saying definitely no. Same to DVD. Yes, Sam is shocked that Ngirishi has a 2 million shillings TV